Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready? Come on, set, huh?
Here's Rattler.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Set.
Now the first carry here for the running back. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Let's go now. Set.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
It's a gain of 4 there that gives him a new set of downs.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Down. 52, ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. A great effort there
with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Shifts by him.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Well, hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he'll go down, but before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Saints first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down.
On the double.
Saints.
Let's go. Cut.
Throwing once more. Here's Rattler.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Juwan Johnson.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. A point after, good by Groupie.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over first and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
When you look at this Saints defense,
they've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
and
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
The Panthers at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ready, set.
Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming. together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
Now they'll run on the draw. And down to the 36-yard line here. 7-7, our score after 1.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Set. Hut. Ready.
Quickly completed to the right flank. Down the right sideline. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Oh, look at the juke. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
2nd and 15.
Here we go. Here we go. Black. 95. Cut.
From the shotgun, Rattler.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. 50. Green. Red. Yellow. Hut.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble,
Let's
really.
go. Ready.
To the air is Rattler. Pass complete there to McCoy.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Claude Ray. Ready.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Going to be taken in here by McCoy.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. Little lead to a 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On 4th down, here's Rattler. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Quentin Johnston
From 21 yards away.
And the Saints take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And we are tied at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Set, ready.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Cycle. 45. Hut. Ready.
They'll look to throw here.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And the ball is knocked out. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Here we go. Hut.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
Better ball security, but not much else to show for it.
Okay,
From
ready?
the 46, here's the 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 52 blaster. Set, go. Hut.
Back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Yellow, 22. Set, go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visiting Panthers who came away with the victory in that one. So now they look to take the season series here at home in Charlotte. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Down to the 10.
And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown.
Romeo Doubs.
37 yards. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
21. Saints 14.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Oh, good move. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to lay one up deep. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10.
That's it. Mega. 33. Ready?
Rattler working out of the gun. His throw incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Ready. Red. 38. Ready.
Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. All of his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one goes for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Let's go. Hey, red. Blue. 32. Ready.
He's going to try and take off with it.
Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
At the Saints' 19-yard line.
Black. 95. Black Ultra. Check.
2nd and 6. And he fires one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Pause red. Here we go. Hut.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Oh, this ball hangs out to the right. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Wow, that qualifies as a bad miss because anything inside of 40 should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Here we go. Set.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Down.
Now Rattler.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
28 yards.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Mega. Blaster, 6. Blue striker. Field, black. Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. Going up top. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go. Hey, 30. Punt.
A give up the middle, Hubbard.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Make that now 2 runs in a row that have netted them great results.
And it doesn't matter what kind of blocking scheme they're using, gap scheme, power scheme, zone running. They are finding people in those gaps and moving them and creating nice space for their runners.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Ready, set.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Touchdown, Carolina! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by Ryan, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
Panthers 28, Saints 14.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
It's this complete to Bunte.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Ready.
Here's Rattler. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 14.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
He's got another one to Johnston.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
White.
And the Saints.
Yellow.
First
22.
down.
Ready?
And Rattler, he'll throw again.
It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Kyron Williams.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints have got it back to within a score. A point after, good by Groupie.
And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Ready? Break.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 9.
52 blue. Hut.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped.
Here we go. Set, go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second and 8 coming from the 19.
Ready? Smash. Smash. 45. Set.
Now they'll run on the ball. And he'll go down here at at the 12-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field, and you're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass him with a running play.
Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Let's go now. Blue, strike it, strike it. Stand, punch, ready.
Now he'll try to run with this.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 8 yards out.
And the Panthers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A little juke.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
Room here to run. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Now Ryland for the PAT.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Panthers 42, Saints 21.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Nifty move. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Ready.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini-losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
That's Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
Bradler wants to throw it. He gets it to Johnston.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
A gain of 22 yards.
Throwing is Rattler.
First down, Saints.
Now he'll take a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns. Excellent job on that play. A big, big loss. 18 yards.
Here we go. Yellow.
From the shotgun, Rattler.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Derek Brown in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
Plastic, sticky, green.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Ready.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
30, green jack.
They'll go. Here's Rattler.
He's got a man complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down.
Set, ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
There, ready?
They'll give this to Hubbard running right.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Okay,
First
ready?
down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Come on, set, hut, ready.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Here we go, set.
This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, here's Rattler.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
Blaster, 6. Let's go. Set.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there with their 2nd touchdown of the game.